Welcome back. Why does the United States continue to subsidize Canada to the tune of $100 million per year? President-elect Donald Trump has blasted this arrangement earlier this morning on Truth Social, saying, obviously, of course, coming after Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's Deputy Prime Minister Christian Freeland resigned in protest of Trudeau's meeting with Trump at Mar-a-Lago 2 weeks earlier. There, Trudeau and Trump had a very frank discussion, specifically related to the United States' agreement with Canada. President Trump wants border security from our neighbors to the north, as well as a dismissal on tariffs on United States goods. After all, we're friends, right? Shouldn't be a problem. But Trudeau maintains that Canada can't live without these tariffs. So President Trump has officially welcomed Canada to simply join the United States. After all, it would be much easier for everyone. A 51st state sounds pretty good to me. Try and make all sense of this. Now we turn to our friend and native of the 51st state, comedian and actor Aaron Berg. Aaron, we appreciate everything you're doing to join us. What is your reaction to President Trump's statements regarding Trudeau making jokes that Canada could be annexed and become the 51st states of America as a native Canadian?
First of all, let's clear this up. Born and raised in Canada, American citizen, 2.5 years, did the test and everything, got every answer perfect. When a guy that couldn't speak English after me failed the test and cried, "I don't speak English," I said, "It doesn't matter. He fails. Get him out." And I remember him on his knees crying, "My abuelita." No, Canada will not become the 51st state. There's other places that would be way better, like attach, maybe a really nice part of Spain would be nice. Canada has some natural resources, but their leadership is fragmented. You do not want to make Trudeau a governor. He's going to be out of office up there within the year anyways. Not a fan of this idea. And I had to pay a lot of money, and it took me 10 years to become an American citizen. Those lazy Canadians should not just get it right away for free.
Aaron, I gotta ask, let's live in a fantasy reality for a minute and assume Canada does become the 51st state of the United States. How would Trudeau rank up with some of the most liberal governors of the United States? Gretchen Whitmer, Gavin Newsom, Kathy Hochul. Would he be up there with the worst of the worst?
He would be up there with the worst of the worst. They'd all have these little meetings where they'd go and get their Botox done and stuff like that. And, he'd be hanging out with Ilhan Omar at some weird festival where it's like Christmas, but you marry your brother. I don't know exactly what it is, but he's going to be up there. He will be an essential part of the squad. I wouldn't be shocked if he transitioned and became best friends with Rashid Tlaib.
Well, it's also fascinating. You've obviously seen Justin Trudeau's leadership firsthand. When you compare that with someone like a Donald Trump, how do you imagine, obviously we got some snippets from reports of how that conversation went between Trudeau and Trump, but how do you like to imagine, how would they interact together based on the personalities and how you've seen both of them govern and behave?
Donald Trump would roll over Justin Trudeau with every demand that he made. It's not even close. And he would be like, "Okay, here's what the tariffs are going to be if you want to buy American-made goods." And he'd be like, "I'm fine with that as long as you acknowledge the land on which the tariffs take place." He is such a soft, for a guy that is, and this is off the record, related to Fidel Castro, he does not show any of that essence.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.